So this whole thing started way before it blew up online. There's a woman named Emily Huff, Atlanta-based influencer, used to be one of Jayda Cheaves' closest friends. And right now she's at the center of one of the messiest situations we've seen in a while. Because Emily didn't just quietly exit the friendship, she came back with receipts, accusations, and a whole lot of history that Jayda clearly was not ready for people to revisit. Emily Huff went on social media and said that Jayda Cheaves and Lil Baby tried to have her jumped. Not once, not twice, 3 separate times. She didn't bury it in a long post either. She made it plain. She was reacting to a video of Jayda talking about her Lent journey, speaking about God and growth, and Emily basically stopped the whole thing and asked out loud whether that same God also told Jayda it was okay to jump her 3 times. When a fan pushed back and asked what she was talking about, Emily doubled down. She said Jada's baby daddy was involved too.
Shown, you know what I'm saying? And if I see something, I'm not going to try to manipulate my mind to think I see something different.
And added that the truth always comes out eventually. Now a lot of people online were skeptical. Some fans pointed out that if you've been jumped 3 times by the same people going on the internet about it probably isn't your best move. Others said they weren't surprised at all, pointing to how badly things fell apart between these two. But whether you believe Emily or not, that comment section told you everything about how divided the internet was on this one. Nobody was neutral. And here's where the Travis Scott piece comes in. Because Emily wasn't done. She also took to her Instagram story and put Jayda on blast for something that had nothing to do with Lil Baby. According to Emily, Jayda was sleeping with Travis Scott. She didn't just say it vaguely either. She called Jayda out specifically, mentioning that while Jayda was reposting Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians on social media, she was quietly involved with the man those same women are closely connected to. She even brought up a specific night at a Miami club, claiming Jayda was trying to get snuck in through the back entrance just to keep tabs on Travis Scott.
Put me on spironolactone for that month, so that way now that I'm on
Now, once those allegations hit the internet, it spread fast. But here's the thing. People with direct knowledge of the situation went on record and said the rumors are completely false. That Jayda and Travis have no romantic or physical connection at all, not even close. And Jayda herself never publicly confirmed anything. What's important to understand here is why Emily even went there with Travis in the first place. This wasn't unprovoked. It came right in the middle of a bigger situation that had already pulled everyone's name into the mud. And that bigger situation started with Jayda herself. So let's back up a little more. Jayda Cheaves was on TikTok Live, originally there to talk about her skincare line. Casual stream, nothing major. Then a viewer in the comments asked her to address rumors that Fletcher had been involved with Lil Baby. Jayda didn't dance around it. She said the rumors were true, said it was not a secret, said it had been going on and that she didn't even want to get into it. Fletcher had been Jayda's close friend. They were both on the same reality show, had been seen together publicly, and now Jayda was sitting on live television telling anyone watching that Ari had crossed a line with her baby daddy. People who had been curious about why these two stopped being close finally had something concrete to point at. Ari's response was interesting. She went on Instagram and posted photos of herself, looking completely put together. White outfit, fur coat, captioned the whole thing, "My year." She wasn't addressing the accusations directly. She was letting her image do the talking. Then on TikTok, when someone off camera asked her if people really believed what Jayda said, her response was just, "What the hell?" That was it. She wasn't about to entertain it. But before that, she had actually built up a lot of anticipation. She posted on X teasing a live stream at 3:30 in the afternoon, suggesting she was ready to address everything. When the stream came around, it said absolutely nothing about the Lil Baby situation, and her comment section turned on her immediately. 70,000 people were watching, expecting answers, and she gave them nothing. She eventually clarified things her way, but the damage from the tease was already done. Moneybagg Yo who has been with Ari since 2019, didn't make any public statement either. While all of this was swirling around online, he posted a video on his Instagram story holding racks of cash. That was his entire response. Some people read it as unbothered, others read it as a flex specifically timed to the drama.
Can't fit in my hand, then sit some on my head. Babe, come put that pussy on me, bitch, I'm fresh from out.
Either way, he and Ari were later spotted together in a car, looking completely fine, which essentially told anyone still watching that the situation hadn't put a dent in what they had going on. And that relationship has had its share of real problems before. Ari admitted in an interview that Moneybagg cheated on her, that she found out that she stayed when he made changes, and that she wasn't going to give him a second pass if it happened again.
I didn't realize that I was necessarily cheating. Well, you do know you're cheating, but like how bad I was cheating until I started.
So for people who follow them closely, the idea that this Lil Baby rumor would somehow break them up was always going to be a stretch. Now back to the chaos inside the chaos. Once Jayda's live started circulating, a rapper named Supa Peach hopped on her own live stream and went after Jayda for directing all her frustration at Ari instead of looking at Lil Baby. Supa Peach wasn't stopping there either. She brought Emily Huff's name into it, saying Jayda had been pursuing Lil Baby, while he allegedly already had something going with Emily. That's when Emily herself resurfaced, posting a throwback photo of her and Jayda together, and the song she chose for the background was Lil Durk's Back Door. That was not a coincidence. That was a message.
You even was friends with a bitch. The white girl, Emily, she was your friend, then you fuck Baby, so that karma hitting that ass.
Then Jayda's sister Jasmine stepped in and said Emily was never in a real relationship with Lil Baby to begin with, that it was casual, that Jayda was given the green light to pursue him, and that Emily needed to stop rewriting the story. Emily shot back and said she never slept with Lil Baby at all, and that Jayda had never been a girl's girl to begin with. Supa Peach also made a health allegation against Jayda that Jayda took very seriously. She threatened legal action immediately, referenced a past situation where someone made a similar claim and faced real consequences, and said her lawyer was already being contacted. And now, the man who started this whole chain, Lil Baby himself, he stayed quiet longer than anyone expected, while his ex, his current co-parent, his rumored history with Ari, and the name of his former situation with Emily were all being dragged through social media for days. He said nothing publicly. Then he finally came out and addressed the situation. He kept it short. He wasn't going to entertain the back and forth. Bull. He made clear he wasn't interested in the drama, and essentially stepped back out of the conversation he was pulled into without ever being asked. And that right there is what a lot of people found most frustrating. Because the women in this situation, Jayda, Ari, Emily, Supa Peach, Jayda's sister Jasmine, all had something to say. All took heat. All defended themselves or attacked somebody else. Lil Baby was the common thread connecting nearly every single accusation, and he moved through it with barely a scratch. So where does that leave everything? Emily Huff is still out here on the internet, still making noise about what she says happened to her. And not just the jumping allegations, but the Travis Scott claims, the business copycat accusations, all of it. Jayda Cheaves took shots from multiple directions at once and handled most of it publicly. But the situation with Emily specifically is not resolved. Ari, Fletcher, and Moneybagg Yo appear to be solid, and Lil Baby said his piece kept it minimal and walked away. The internet has been picking sides on all of this for weeks now. The question is whether any of these people actually have more to say, or whether this was the whole story. Because right now, it really does feel like there's still something none of them are saying out loud. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Emily? Do you think Jayda had a right to bring Ari's name up the way she did? And where exactly does Lil Baby's responsibilities start and stop in all of this?